Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Counter HD here. Brings a brand new video today. We'll be giving my predictions for the NFL's Week 1. With that being said, let's hop straight into it. Starting it off, we have today's game, the first game back. Bills versus Rams. Now, this is definitely going to be a high-scoring game and honestly great decision to have for the first game of the season. But I think I got to go Bills here. The Bills are a really good team, and the amount of moves they've made in this offseason have just prepared them to make a Super Bowl run. And there's no reason they shouldn't. Now, they are playing the defending champs, but I feel like the Rams have kept the same. And if you keep the same, you're not getting better. And so I think the Rams lose this. Then we go to Saints versus Atlanta, which a division game, pretty good matchup. But I think it's pretty easy. I think Saints are honestly a very good sleeper team going into this year, and I'm really excited to see them make a run for playoffs. Next up, Browns versus Panthers. I mean, okay. I don't think there's any football fan outside of Cleveland that doesn't want Baker Mayfield to absolutely stomp out the Browns for what they did to him. And so with that being said, that's exactly what I'm going with. Panthers. Baker Mayfield, he's going to eat. Then we have 49ers Bears, which is a pretty easy matchup for the Niners. Even if they have Trey Lance, which is kind of untested, kind of tested, I think it's an easy win. But the Bears definitely could surprise us here. But I'm going to go with the safe pick and go Niners. Then we have Steelers Bengals. A decent matchup. We still don't know who the Steelers quarterback is. I do think Pickett should start, but Trubisky has shown that he should still be a starting quarterback in this league. Now, either way, no matter who's starting, the Bengals are going to win this game. The Bengals are just too good. They actually got an offensive line this season. It's crazy. And Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, they're going to have a field day on the Steelers team. Now we have Eagles versus Lions. It's an interesting matchup because the Eagles are honestly one of the best rosters going into the season, but it's also the Lions. If you know anything about the Lions, they can make any game. It doesn't matter who they're playing, they can make any game a competition. And it's easy to say the Eagles are going to win this, and they have a way better team. But I don't want to roll the Lions out, so it's kind of tough. But I'll go Eagles, but don't be surprised if the Lions pull this game off. Then we have Colts Texans. I mean, Texans have done a decent amount of improving, but not much that will get them over the hump. And so I think Colts just take it with ease, really. Especially with Matty Ice over there. Then we have Patriots and Dolphins, another division matchup. And now the Dolphins definitely got better. And the Patriots, I don't know too many moves that really stood out to me. And so looking at this, I got to go with the team that got better, and that's the Dolphins. Then we have Baltimore versus New York. I mean, it's kind of easy. You have a healthy Lamar Jackson. And though he has less targets, he still has Mark Andrews. And so that's easy. Baltimore. Now, the Jets have done a lot of improving, and this could be another upset game that a lot of people don't see coming. But I'm fairly confident the Ravens get this one. Then we have Jacksonville versus Washington. And Trevor Lawrence is going in year 2. I think it's an interesting matchup. But I do really like the Commanders this season. Now, they're not going to make the playoffs, but I do like them going into the season. And though they do have Carson Wentz at quarterback, I think they get away with this win, especially with Terry McLaurin, another insane weapon. Then we have Chiefs versus Cardinals, a very good matchup. Now, I might be a little biased towards this, but I think it's kind of obvious. The Cardinals are going to win this game. The defense of the Chiefs is not very good. And it's definitely an offensive game here. Okay, both defenses aren't the defenses you want. But the Cardinals have a better defense than the Chiefs, and so I think the Cardinals are going to be able to produce more stops, and their offense is going to be way more powered than the Chiefs. So I got the Cardinals winning. And we have Raiders versus Chargers, which is another good matchup. And also a division matchup. Now, this is a very tough one to pick. You know, you have the Raiders who've got practically every free agent you wanted to go to your team, but nope, they're on the Raiders. And you also have the Chargers who also took the rest of the free agents that the Raiders didn't take. And so you literally have another, like, two of the best rosters here. And it's definitely going to be a great game, and I definitely want to watch this. But I think you got to go Chargers. Chargers, they got Herbert back there. They have so many weapons, and that defense is pretty good. And I just think it's just going to be enough to probably win by 3 because it's going to be that close of a game. Then we have Packers versus Vikings. It's not a very hard one to predict here. I mean, the Vikings are the Vikings. No disrespect to them, but the Packers are the Packers. Even with no weapons, Aaron Rodgers is still Aaron Rodgers. And as long as you have Aaron Rodgers, he can make any receiver look like a receiver one. And Allen Lazard, he's going to have a great season. Packers win. Then we have the Giants versus Titans. This is kind of an interesting matchup because the Titans, I feel like, could lose this game. The Giants have made subtle improvements and not very impactful improvements, but it's subtle that could be sleepers. And I think the Giants could come away with this. But the Titans also have Derrick Henry. So I'm going to go with the Titans. But look out for the Giants on this game. And we have our Sunday night football game. The Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. Now, I don't like the Buccaneers. And I don't like the Cowboys. So now this is a very tough one for me to pick. But if we're going to be real, I think I got to go with Cowboys. Now, that is a very interesting take, considering who the Bucs have. They got Brady, Evans. They got a very stacked offense. But the Cowboys, as much as it pains me to say this, the Cowboys are, I feel, like a more complete team than the Buccaneers. And for that reason, I have the Cowboys winning. Then we have our Monday night football game, Broncos versus Seahawks. And Russell Wilson, he's not going to show any mercy against Seattle. It's his first game back, and he's going to light it up. But those are my week 1 predictions. Let me know down in the comments if you agree or disagree. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you all on the next one.